Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to show you my Beatles collection. And this is not obviously we all know the obvious Beatles albums. But this is gonna be the shit that's not so obvious, okay? Um, should I mean, I'll sort by the date I got it. I'm not gonna read every single song obviously, but back in May of 2016, almost a year ago, I got into this song "Yes It Is," and I just fell in love with the Beatles again. That was not the first. I grew up with the Beatles. I watched Help, Hard Day's Night, Yellow Submarine. Like it's ingrained in my membrane. But I got into the rare stuff. So then I found like What's the New Mary Jane and Now and Then and Not Guilty. And of course, I'm not going to play these songs, but guess what? Most of these I found on YouTube. So let me just go up. I'll just go up a little and then y'all can, take a screenshot or something. Like, all these songs are really great. You can see, like, by the stars, like, I love these. These are rare Beatles songs. 6 o'clock? What? Circles? What? Fly? Well, I mean, some of these are recognizable. Can You Take Me Back? I'm only sleeping. But then it's like the Palace of the King of the Birds. It's like, oh my god. So I don't want to play anything for copyright sake, but just look at these songs and our words. I was gonna say words. This song's great. I'm the greatest. John Lennon wrote it for Ringo. Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying. There's like a lot of little previews and outtakes that they just never fully release. Like Kathy's Clown. That's a great song. Y'all need to YouTube this. And Yes It Is takes 3 through 9 or whatever. Like, that song is amazing. So underrated. Of course, the anthology, you can buy that. White Album with the Beatles, then the Beatles. And then, oh, I got some, like, full Beatles albums. If you look at the time of some of these tracks, some more anthology, which is still great. White Album, all the obvious shit. Okay. Um, Now I sort it by the artist, but I put the album as the Beatles, so it's still the same guys. But all these guys, you gotta listen to their solo albums, of course. Let It Be Naked is good, for obvious reasons, but and for unobvious reasons, it's the Let It Be album, but the other takes of it. So if you like Let It Be, which is somewhat underrated because Abbey Road was so good, check that out. Live at the BBC is so good. There's so many original tracks on the first disc. Get Live at the BBC. That's a great album. I had to buy it used. It's not as easily obtainable. And then I just got some classic ones again. The Beatles with it's a good cover band. Actually, this cover band does songs that the Beatles never sang or sold to someone else. It's great. You need to hear it. Like Nobody I Know, It's for You, From a Window, Woman. You have to hear all these songs by this other band because the Beatles wrote those songs. Of course, the Christmas records, and then all that stuff. So I hope you got a couple titles out of here. Maybe you hardcore Beatle fanatics found something new too. Because like I always want to find some new stuff because that's what it's all about. Genius has stuff that every day is creative, so that the future has a lot of material to look back at later.